Good morning once again. So welcome to today's lesson. And today we are talking about variations. Okay, we finished mutations where we saw from what you've just reviewed right now. We saw that mutations are sudden spontaneous changes that occur that leads to change in the structure and composition of a gene or chromosome. And we say that if you change the structure, the amount, and the composition of a chromosome within a cell, then you are changing the DNA. And the DNA, any change in the DNA, it will lead to a change in the phenotype or in the outward expression of that gene. And actually, that change is what we call variation. So today we are going to talk about variations and see what are they. And I'll start by asking, yes, all of us, we are in class, we are over 200, but in the school we are over 800, 1,000 there. But in Uganda, you can imagine, we are over 47 million. In the world, in the whole world, we are over 8 billion or 7.5 billion people. But trust me, you can meet Emma and say, this is Emma. You meet this one, you say, this is this one. You meet this one, you say, this is this one. Even when you try to confuse a little bit, you find ways of differentiating between the 7.5 billion people. What does that imply? We are all human beings, but regardless, or as if that's not enough, we also have differences among ourselves. And those differences that occur between organisms of the same species, are the ones that we call variation. For example, think about you and your sibling. You all have same mom, same dad, but you are different. Maybe one is fat, another one is, yes. Maybe another one is tall, another one is just short. Maybe if you're all short, one has a scar, another one doesn't. Even when you are twins, even when you are identical twins, you know, identical twins are the same. Everything is the same. But still, they have differences. You have somewhere, you have something that you base on to say, this is Kakuru, this is Nakato. Okay? Maybe one might have a scar, maybe one might have, maybe the ears, maybe the nose, maybe the eyes, something. Maybe one is fat than the other. Maybe one knocked herself, and there must be something that you base on to tell that these two people are different. This one is this one is this. So that difference that you base on is what we refer to as variation. Not so, guys. So therefore, variations are differences that exist among organisms of the same species. And these differences are in form of characteristics, could be skin color, could be intelligence, could be height, and many others, many others. Yes, you are twins, but probably different heights. I can tell between pony and pudding basing on their skin color, basing on their size, basing on how they talk. If this one speaks, I know this is this one. If the other one laughs, I know this one is this one. And so on and so on and so on. So those differences are the ones that we refer to as variations. Not so, guys? So now you can think of what may cause those differences. And are these differences the same? Obviously, no. These differences are not the same. We can categorize these differences. We can categorize variations, okay, into different categories. And there are two main types of variations, genetic variations. Number one, we have what we call continuous variation. And another one is discontinuous variation. Somebody's saying something. Okay. That someone is saying. Somebody is requesting to repeat what variations. So I'll use this. Like we are all different, yet we are all human beings, right? We are all human beings, but we are different. And that difference, what makes you different from your brother, your sister, what do you base on to tell that this is Pony, not Pony's sister? What you base on? Think about. Imagine you've met somebody. Maybe you've met me and you are trying to describe me. You don't know me, okay? You don't know me, but you are trying to describe me to somebody that knows me. Are you seeing that analogy? Yes. Which words would you use? You say, I met some guy, some man, already man. He's tall or he's short, he's dark skinned or he's light skinned, small in size. I think so. What those words that you use to describe are actually what identifies me from others. And so those are the differences that I have from other organisms. So those differences, okay, are the ones that we refer to as variations. So the differences that exist among organisms of the same species are the ones that we refer to as variations. So